Stephanie. Today, as you can see, I have a rather large haul to go over. I will be going over my Edward Bess collection that I had picked up, and in lieu of time, I'm going to go ahead and separate the video into two parts. Part one will be all complexions, so anything that we're going to go ahead and apply to our actual skin. So it'll be bronzer, face cream, as well as concealer and a blush. The second video will be all colors, so my eye palettes, eyeshadows, and anything for the lips. So first off, if you're not familiar with Edward Bess, he is a young gentleman. He's from the South. He's a wonderful makeup artist, and he started off his collection first of just lipsticks, a wardrobe, and sold that off to Bergdorf Goodman, and over the years has added additional products to his line, and the line is sold on his website. The line is at Bergdorf Goodman, at Neiman Marcus, so it is a luxury brand. When I think of his products, I think of, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, I think of him as the little brother of Tom Ford. Reason being is he has still that luxury, high quality products and ingredients, but he is younger than Tom Ford. So I see Tom Ford as his older brother and him as his younger brother. But his products are just as fabulous and wonderful as his big brother is, and I use them both. So I hope that you do enjoy this haul. I think the products are wonderful. They're great colors, and for the face, the complexion, for the eyes, the lips, and a great transition as we move into fall. The first product I'm going to be talking about will be the face cream. This is the box, and this is again by Edward Bess, and it is the Ultra Dewy Complexion. So it comes in a box like this, and it has gorgeous packaging, the little tube here, and this is 1.79 fluid ounces. I am in the color deep. It comes in light, medium, tan, and deep color. So that's a small application right there on my hand. Again, I'm in the color deep, and it just blends right into the skin. It's luxurious, it feels fabulous, it's not greasy, it's just great. So I'm going to apply it to my face to show you how it looks, and several application ways that you can do it. You can use your fingers if you prefer, just as if you were applying a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream. You can also use a brush. So I'm going to apply it in different ways so that way you can kind of get an idea of how to use the Ultra Dewy Complexion. Don't be alarmed by the word dewy in this product. It is not a greasy sunscreen appearance per se on your face. It is a wonderful face cream. It's not going to cover up every imperfection, so I do not have any makeup on other than eye makeup and of course lipstick. I just wanted you to see my true skin and the complexion, so that way you would see how the product is applied. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and as you can see, it doesn't run. The texture is pretty thick, but it's not a heavy, cakey feeling on your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and just smooth that out and apply it right onto my skin, just how I would apply my regular foundation. So first we'll go ahead and start off with a Real Techniques brush and go ahead and buff that out on this side of the face. So this is my left side. You're viewing it as your right side. And as you can see, it just blends right into the skin. Now I'm going to stipple right here because I have some hyperpigmentation from acne scars. So that's healing and fading, but a good spot to talk about is the face cream. The Dewy Complexion is not going to cover up major imperfections. On my skin tone, hyperpigmentation goes very deep in color. It's also going to let your freckles shine through, but anything major imperfections, any type of major scarrings that you have, some acne, pimples itself, it's not going to camouflage that. You're going to want to go back in with a heavier concealer and conceal those areas. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to stipple right here on the hyperpigmentation and then buff out. So on my left, your right viewing. That's it with the stipple brush. And it goes in like a dream, it melts right in. It's not greasy, it's not shiny. I'm very impressed by this product. So on my chin area, actually, let's start up on my right side so you're viewing it as your left. Right here in the corner of my eyes, I'm gonna use my little beauty blender here and I'm gonna buff that underneath my eye area. Put a little bit on and go underneath my eyes. It's not going to cause it to streak. It won't cause it, because the beauty blender is damp as well, it's not going to cause it to change the texture. I wanted people to know that any application technique will work for this face cream. Use whatever method you feel the most comfortable with. And of course, the sponge will not soak up any of the product. It just will buff it out really well, especially in the little corners of your nose and underneath your eyes. And last, I'm going to use my fingers and just show you, it's been sitting on my chin, how easy it is still just to rub that in. And it still blends well into the skin. So you can pat it on. Sometimes I like to pat, or you can rub in circular motions or down strokes as you would with a regular brush. It doesn't settle into any fine lines. It doesn't settle into smile lines. I've noticed that because I smile a lot and sometimes foundation will settle into my smile lines. It does not do that. And there you go. It feels very fresh. It feels very thin. There is some coverage obviously on my face, but it's flawless. So no matter what application way you put on, it works for any method. This face cream, the Dewy Complexion, is great for someone that doesn't wear a lot of makeup. If you, let's say, don't wear a lot of makeup, but you want to wear some foundation or some form of a coverage on your face, you just don't like the way a real traditional foundation works, this will work well for you. It does not have SPF in it, so you want to make sure that you are applying the sunscreen on before you apply this product. And I think year round it works great. Fall, winter, you feel comfortable, you know, patting down your T-zone with some face powder, by all means. It will not cake up. It's just a great face cream. So I'm very, very pleased with it. So pleased I bought a backup. So this is, again, Edward Bess's Ultra Dewy Complexion. I'm in the color Deep. Also comes in light, medium, tan, and of course, deep again. So I hope that helps, and let's move on to the next product. The next face product I have is his Platinum Concealer. Now, I purchased the color Warm Almond, and I wanted specifically to get this color to use as you would like a cream bronzer, but I'm going to use it to contour with. So that's why I got it about a shade deeper than what I usually would get. But that's it on my hand right there. So it is about a shade and a half darker than my natural skin tone. And I'm not going to apply it now to contour with. I'm going to do that with the bronzer, but I just wanted to show you the Platinum Concealer. Even though it's in a tube, which will indicate a thicker consistency, it goes on like a dream, and it's not heavy duty thick, whereas I know it conceals that way. Now I'll just blend that out. It blends out so easily on the skin tone, and it's just gonna blend out perfectly on the skin. So that is his Platinum Concealer, and it does have also to close it, and to close it, it's a magnetic top. Next up is the Luminous Bronzer. That's the packaging that it comes in, and this is the compact. And when you open it, it has a very nice large mirror, which is perfect for you to go ahead and apply your product. It comes with a great little fan brush here, which is actually pretty dense enough to go ahead and get in and contour or to apply your bronzer in your cheeks, wherever you happen to apply your bronzer. When I was looking at the colors online, I was thinking, I don't really think that this one's gonna show up on me. But surprise, it actually shows up well, as I would prefer it. Not a heavy duty contoured look, because I don't actually like that look on myself. It actually works in a very natural way. So it looks like a very natural bronzed wash of color on my face, very nice bronzed contour, just that subtle look that I like. So it looks believable, natural is what I'm trying to say. This is actually the color that they used on Beyonce at the Met Gala at the beginning of the year. So when I got Desert Sun and I found out that this is the same color as her, I go, oh, it'll work. And it does. Now I don't use the fan brush. I use my NARS Ita, however you pronounce it, brush to contour. I always use this brush to contour because it's an absolute no-brainer. So I'm going to apply it, just lightly apply it onto the tip of my brush and go to the top of the hollowness of my cheekbone. And as you can see, I'm pressing a little bit harder than I normally would, but I just wanted to show up a little bit deeper on camera and to show, look how that line is. Now I'm going to blend that out, but I just wanted to show you. I mean, look at that. I'm so happy that this color works for me. Again, Desert Sun. Look at that. And then look at that. It doesn't look like it would even produce that, but it does. So let's go ahead and blend that out by just wiggling the brush. So see how that just sculpts and just gives me that little bit of color, but in a very natural way, and that's what I like. So I'm going to do the other side now. Now I'm going to do it a little bit heavier again so that you can see the contour line right there. So if you want a really deep, intense look, if you're that type of person who wants that deep, intense contour line, you can see, you can also get it from this color. And also to just go down your jaw and straight, down the jaw and straight. You can get that nice contour line along your jawline as well. Okay, so I'm going to go back up and just blend that out. I'm very pleased with this bronzer. Let me get the hairline. I think if you are, there's one shade up. If you are fair to medium skin tone, then you should get 01, and I don't know the color name of that. And if you are olive skin or deep tone like me, then Desert Sun would be your shade. So I hope that helps. And any excess, I like to just put on my cheeks. It does not have chunks of glitter. It does not have a high sheen to it. It's just, I feel, a nice natural bronzer to warm up your skin, but also to contour with, which I think is rare to find a nice, really good bronzer to contour with. So I'm very, very pleased that I picked up the bronzer in number 2, Desert Sun. The last complexion product for this video will be the blush. So this is his Blush Extraordinaire, and that's the packaging that it comes in. And this is what the case looks like. So it has a beautiful black and white motif going on. And that is Bed of Roses. This is in number 3. And I really was looking for a bright pink blush that would give me just that natural, healthy glow. Don't be afraid of bright blushes, especially if you have deep skin. The bright blushes is just going to look amazing on us. So this is, again, Bed of Roses, and it comes with a small travel brush for you to either apply it like that. I'm going to, for application purposes, be using my Victoria's Secret powder blush. I'm just going to apply it again with the belly part of the flat end of the brush, and apply that right to about the middle part of the apple of the cheek and go up a little bit. That's where I had applied first the bronzer, and I'm just dabbing it, like patting it into my skin a little bit higher up. And as you can see, I'm getting just that natural, what I call cherub pink. You know, when you look at those paintings from the Renaissance era, that cherub look on the women's faces, that's the blush that I feel I got, and I absolutely love it. I feel I look awake, and pink blush, you know, pink blush is youthful, and I really like this color, Bed of Roses. So there it is, and it has a slight sheen to it, so if you want to add a highlight, you can, but I'm loving the texture of his blushes and the fact that you don't really have to do that. So I think that's an added plus and one less step to do. So we'll go ahead and do the second cheek. Just apply it again on the flat side, the belly part of the brush, and tap from the middle, going up, and then coming down into the apples of the cheek. This one definitely is it. So you can see, just have that light flush on the cheeks. And I think it also will complement lots of lipstick color tones as well. I hope you found this video to be helpful if you're in the market to try out and test some Edward Bess cosmetics for yourself. Please like and subscribe. I also welcome you to visit all of ByBare's social media sites. We're listed down in the down bar. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and of course, good old YouTube. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day or evening to stop by and watch. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.